Blue Apron sponsors MacVoices, and I'm happy to have them, because Blue Apron gets you cooking at home with their fresh ingredients and recipes delivered right to your door. Just open the box and fix something delicious each and every time. To find out about this week's recipes, get your first 3 meals free, and score free shipping, visit blueapron.com/MacVoices. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices at CES. We're making our very first stop of the show to see Patrick O'Neill of olloclip to talk about what's new with olloclip. Patrick, it's good to see you as always.
Good to see you too, Chuck.
We'll show him the socks later.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Right. Save it for then.
What do we have new?
Well, this is our pivot grip, and this is a shooting grip that articulates. So if you just push a button on the side, you can set whichever angle you want to get the shot, and it just becomes a extension of your hand. It's really comfortable. The ergonomics are fantastic. It's beautiful. It also has a lanyard mount so you can secure it, and it just holds the phone. It has a cold shoe on the top so you can put a light or a microphone. Also comes with a GoPro mount so that you can mount your GoPro on this, and it's really versatile and beautifully designed, very comfortable. And you can also, if you want to get that low shot, you can flip it over and just do that kind of thing to get low to the ground, to get that low sort of skateboard shot that our olloclip users seem to like to get.
That's very nice. I have a pistol grip, but nothing is nearly as nice as this or as versatile as this.
Yeah, it's just we did our studio case last year, and out of that design, this came out of it. And so we developed a bunch of different grips, and we liked this grip so much, but it wasn't really right for that case product. But we continued to develop it, and here it is. So.
That's very nice. Let's talk a little bit about the olloclip itself for the iPhone 7, because with your schedule, I know we haven't been able to connect, and I want to make sure we get to that since it's a redesign.
Oh, absolutely. Everything's new on that. So let me put this down right here. And so we've got our new lenses for the iPhone 7 olloclip. So they still have a pendant like we did on the iPhone 6, but now the pendant splits open, and you can put the phone on it and use that as a tripod. So I use that to do time lapses, to do videos, photos, and it's, you've always got a tripod with you. The other cool thing is on the iPhone 7, we've got all new optics. All of our optics have been upgraded and improved. Like our wide angle lens went from a 2-element to a 4-element lens. The clarity is vastly improved. And now the lenses come out of the clip. So you can configure whatever you want for the shoot you're going to do. So you might decide you want a wide angle on one side and a telephoto on the other, or you might want no lens on the other. And now they're also lined up on the front camera and the rear. And the other thing, because iPhone 7 Plus has 2 cameras on the back, we made it so that you can just flip these around. And you can go onto the telephoto camera or onto the wide angle camera just by doing that. So it's really simple, elegant, easy to use. And we're able to now, our telephoto lens on the iPhone 7 Plus telephoto camera doubles that, so you get a 4 times optical that you can also zoom in on further and get up to 20 times optical zoom with our telephoto. And our macro lenses also get doubled on the telephoto camera. So
it's you've made every lens accessible to every part of the camera.
Yeah, every camera. So on the iPhone 7 Plus, you have 3 cameras. We can use every lens on every one of those 3 cameras.
It sounds almost like an origami project, but once you get the hang of it, I imagine it's super useful.
Yeah, it's very easy to do. The complication was in the design. Our designers worked really hard for a long time to perfect this, and we're really proud of the work we did. As I said, everything's different, and it's super easy to use. So one thing I'll point out that's different about this, so when you put it on the iPhone 7 and you slide it up over, it just locks onto that camera. So it's on there tight. It won't even come off. So you just do that and it comes off, but it just latches on there. So it's rock solid. And you just flip it over as you always did to go between fisheye and wide angle here. And you just keep doing that and being able to configure. So it's really, as olloclip has always been, it's been about creative options in your pocket and just about having those mobile options when you need them. So we're still doing what we've always done, but we're just continuing to push it. Just like Apple pushes the iPhone capabilities, we're doing the same thing with the lenses and the mounting of the lenses to the device.
Now I'm curious. One of the issues, if you will, or with earlier models, is your tolerances were so tight that you couldn't even have a screen protector on, and you've solved that problem.
That's right. With this new product, this new Connect system, the lenses pivot in there. You can see there's a little bit of play. What that allows is when you put it on the phone, these to ride up over the screen protector. and then go on and still be flush to the camera. Because what would happen in the past is, if say you had a screen protector with the iPhone 7 or 6 olloclip, if you could get it over the screen protector, you would bow the lenses out though. So you would be the optical alignment with the camera would be compromised somewhat. So with these lenses, because they're able to do that headphone type pivoting, they keep square to the camera. So that is something that we know that a lot of people like to use screen protectors. So we've listened to them and we've addressed it. And with the iPhone 7, they can.
It's always fascinating to have these visits with you, to see the improvements that have been made, the challenges you've had with past designs, and the challenges as new iPhone designs come out. And you always seem to solve them.
Well, that's part of the fun for us, is doing that. It's funny because we get people saying, whenever Apple comes out with a new phone, they say, oh, you must be really upset Apple's coming out with a new phone, but we're not. You know, that's an opportunity for us to look at what we've done in the past and to see what could we do to improve the life of the user. What can we do to make things easier for them? What can we do to continue to make it so that they have those mobile options? Because we work really hard to keep our lenses very small. It's easy to make a big lens. It's hard to make a small lens that is good quality. So that's something that we're very proud of, what we're able to do, because we want to respect mobility. There's a time and a place for the big camera. We all have big cameras. We all have DSLRs and all these kind of things that we like to shoot with. So we'll sometimes shoot with those. We'll most of the time shoot with the iPhone though. So, but when you're shooting with the iPhone, you want to travel light, because that's, you know, it's in your pocket, and you want the other stuff that you can bring with you in your other pocket, or even hanging from a carabiner on your backpack, or just, you know, from your belt, whatever, just so that you're ready for when you want to get that shot.
You taught me something a few years ago when you came out with the neck clip. And we did the interview, and it's like, okay, you know, I guess. And then I'm out in the field, and you realize just how useful that is. It's like, okay, this is a perfect solution for a problem I didn't know I had.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's something that just the thought process that we have. I mean, that was from the first olloclip that just went on the corner, and you had to put that in a pouch and put it in your pocket. And then when you wanted to shoot, you had to dig through your pocket, pull the pouch out, open the pouch, pull the lens out, put the lens on, take the picture. It was too much work, you know. And with this hanging method, where we've got the pendants, you just pop it off, put it on, take the picture, and, you know, you're not missing the shot. So those are things that we're always thinking about. Everything's an opportunity for us. We can always improve design. I mean, Apple is improving the iPhone constantly. So just because Apple makes amazing products, don't think that they're done. They're going to continue to push it. They know that there are opportunities to improve things and make them better. And you know, we're on a much smaller scale, thinking in the same way Apple does.
But the philosophy, the idea that these problems that other people see are opportunities for you. I wish more companies would do that.
Well, I mean, it seems very simple to us, but I guess it's more of a philosophy and a way of thinking that the company has to have, so that everybody can think that way. Yeah.
What are the pricing and availability on everything we talked about?
Well, the core lens, which is the fisheye wide angle and macro, which is our most popular one, is $99. They're in the Apple Store and in Best Buy and Target and on olloclip.com. And then the other lenses, like the Macro Pro, that's $80. And then the active lens, that's the telephoto, and the ultra wide is $120. And that telephoto lens will double your iPhone 7 Plus telephoto, and also double your iPhone 7 wide angle, so that you can get 2 times optical, just like you can on your iPhone 7 Plus if you have the smaller phone.
And how about the grip?
The grip is $49, and that's in Best Buy. So.
It's available now.
Yeah.
So everything's available.
Yeah.
That's great. That doesn't happen at CES. What's going on here?
I don't know. I guess we worked really hard to get everything ready in time.
The website, of course, is?
It's olloclip.com.
Patrick, it's always good to see you. Thanks so much.
Good to see you too, Chuck.
Oh, I forgot the socks.
We got to do the socks.
We'll show them the socks, and I'm not sure who wins this year.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know. It's going to be close.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
You too, Chuck.
Folks, we'll be back with more from CES. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the MacVoices blog. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, the MacVoices Dispatch, to stay up to date on all the latest MacVoices news from our front page or at macvoices.com/newsletter. Do more with your Apple tech by subscribing to the free MacVoices magazine on Flipboard by visiting macvoices.com/magazine. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.